When did you bomb and how did you feel after that? I want you to really take me back to that shit. And I like,
nigga, I don't want to remember that shit. Like, what? Nigga, get it in your mind. Like, I want you to take me back. Nah, nigga, I don't want to think about that shit. Hell nah, nigga, like, go back to it, dive into it, own it, grab it, pull it in. No, nigga, let that shit die in the past.
Nigga, I want you to relive that shit.
Yeah, over and over. I bring this shit up, then I go home and I start dreaming. Wake up, I bombed on stage. Hell nah, nigga, no.
Yo, welcome to the Lavish Seats Podcast, where we can talk about anything, but we love to talk about how we get to a bag. It is a number host era, and you know I got
Tip boy Scam Like Lee, aka the Peachtree Prophet, aka yeah, I got your bitch, the new shoes. Yeah, me, him, Himothy, goddamn.
yeah.
I just talk shit.
Hey, you know we also got my co-host in the building.
Yo, it's the God's Inc. You know the vibe.
Yes, sir. Damn, boy. This shit been highly anticipated, man.
You think so, bruh?
God damn. Damn. Who's Scam Like Lee?
Man, just, you know what I mean? Hey, man, he, so Scam Like Lee, real name is Leonis. You know what I'm saying? So that's where Lee come from, you see what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Scam Like Lee is just a character I created, bruh. Like, you know what I mean? I was doing an interview. I was doing a skit, like, interviewing an Atlanta scammer. And my partner was like, hey, man, he need a name. So I just was like, damn, Scam Like Lee. And he was like, oh, Scam Likely. I'm like, nah, not Likely. Like, Lee. Like, because the nigga name Leonis. And I just ran with it. Mm-hmm. And then that nigga just took on his own persona. So people care about Scam. They don't give a fuck about me. So, hey, man, Scam.
That shit took a mind of its own.
Facts.
All right, so ever since you've been doing the content, you've been going crazy with the content. One thing I gotta salute you for is, bro, your work ethic. Your work ethic is crazy, bro. Like,
appreciate it.
Where do that, like, why is that so important to you? Like,
I mean, I feel like, you know what I mean? I feel like persistent beats consistent. So I feel like as long as I'm persistent, nigga, this shit gonna pay off. Like, I believe in, like, outworking. I believe outworking my competitor, my coworker, whoever. Like, I feel like shit, I always had a good work ethic. When I was in the street, I felt like I was gonna out trap niggas. If it's scamming, they gonna out scam it. So it's always been the same shit. Like I feel like you gotta put in that work to reap the benefits.
So, and bro, you even told me something real important that always stick with me when it comes to this content creation, bro. You even said that, like, if somebody watches 8 hours of your content, you now become a celebrity in their head.
That's right. That's right. So they can watch you 2 minutes here, 2 minutes there, two. If that shit add up to 8 hours, then, like, biologically they download you in their brain. Like, I know this nigga. You know what I mean?
So
like,
when they finally see you in person, they starstruck.
Yeah, they talk to you like they know you because they just seen you so much. So it's just like staying on the algorithm, staying in front of these folks' face, not giving them a break. You know what I mean? Even if they don't want to see. Because most of the people that come up to me don't follow me. So that means they didn't watch me enough just on the algorithm in their timeline. So shit, that's just how you do it. You stay in front of them.
What did you go viral on first?
Oh man, I had a couple things. I went, like, I ain't gonna lie, I had a week. Well, yeah, nah, like, I ain't gonna lie, like, and I ain't trying to say this shit to, like, toot my own horn, but it was like the path of least resistance. Like, as soon as I got on TikTok, I think I did a voiceover, some shit. That shit went viral. Like, my first one.
Your first TikTok?
Yeah. No, not my first TikTok, but it was probably like my third.
Yeah.
So it went viral. So it was like,
first two don't count. First two don't.
Yeah, exactly. You feel me?
You gotta figure out what the fuck. Because I ain't gonna lie, I first got on TikTok, I ain't know what the fuck this shit was.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit jumped right off like
Yeah.
boom. And then I just started gaining traction on it. So I just stuck to it.
And so after you went, so you went viral a few times.
Oh yeah. Like after a while, bro, like viral, like once you go viral so many times, then this shit ain't luck. You know what I mean? Like the first one or two, you might be like, oh damn, I just got lucky. But after you keep going viral, now you got a recipe and it's working.
For sure.
So keep cooking.
You got the formula.
Right. It ain't luck no more. Like you ain't gonna just keep going viral. You know what I'm saying? So like I had a real strong week that really took me off. I had like 6 videos in a week that just went crazy. All of them just went crazy viral. So
They had to be what was it? The what not to do in Atlanta.
that was first.
Okay.
Yeah, that did a million
'Cause
first.
that's when I first seen you.
Yeah, that was one of the first. Yeah, it was that one. Then it was why not to move to Atlanta while you in a relationship. Now that video, I tell people like I think that got the biggest. That shit probably did like 20 million because everybody posted it and it did a million on everybody's platform. You see what I'm saying?
Damn. So it's
Yeah.
like folks is eating.
Yeah.
And hold on, and I want to talk about that shit too, bro. Like, you the first person when it comes to the content creation shit to actually like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just acknowledge me. Like, you ain't, because a lot of these content creators, bro, they get a few followers and shit, and they Hollywood, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember I first met you, I was just like, bro, I'm trying to do the content shit. We was in front of Whiskey Mishers. You gave me your phone because my shit got full. You know what I mean?
Fact, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's like some real solid shit. And
Oh yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, this shit ain't nothing. Like, you know what I mean? This shit just like I don't look at this shit as like guarded. You know what I mean? Like it's enough for this shit for everybody, bro. So it's like, and then if you got somebody willing to learn, I feel like shit, you got to teach what has been taught. Or you know what I mean? I learned this shit. Why? Like I gatekeeping this shit for what?
Right.
I mean,
it's enough out here for everybody.
And then you got to pay it for it in the universe. Like I had somebody that reposted me, so that's how I got big on Instagram. I hope I'm saying her name right. I don't want to say it wrong, but I think it's I don't want to say her name wrong, but I think it's Osiris Swank. She got blue hair. She from like Love and Hip Hop. She a stylist, but she reposted. So that video,
It sounds familiar.
Yeah. So she was the one that reposted my shit on Instagram because everybody was reposting that video, so it was going viral on everybody's platform.
Yeah.
So nobody wouldn't tag me though, because I already had a large following on TikTok, but just not on Instagram. So she had tagged me. No, I had commented on. Everybody kept tagging me on the post, so I commented on there. And she DM me like that. I'm like, yeah. She was like, go back on there, tell them folk, and I'm going to pin it. And then I went on there, told them folk to follow me. I got more of this shit. She pinned it. And then I got like 8,000 followers off this shit.
8 piece.
Yeah, like that,
Damn,
like probably in like
bro.
2-3 hours. So that would kind of like jump my Instagram up because what people don't know, like when you go viral, like if you want to follow on each platform, you got to go viral separately. You know what I'm saying? Like you just don't jump across to the next platform. You got to post and go viral on that. So
and what was the formula to go viral on this platform might not be the formula to go viral on that platform. Is that
exactly,
correct?
yeah. Because the algorithm's different. So it's rare that you have a video that go viral on all platforms unless it's just a stupid viral video. But like I said, she reposted me, tagged me. So I was like, yo, what can I do with anything I can do to repay you? She was like, no, you pay that shit forward. Like, you don't owe me that. So I took the same
So you
approach.
kept the same? Damn,
Yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Hey,
like,
that's
fuck
solid,
it, just
man.
pay it forward and then, you know, the universe will repay you.
Solid, man. Yeah, man, because you'll do stuff as like, you know what I'm saying? You got folks that like record your skits and shit. And like me, I recorded a few of your skits. My followers was going up all week.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
I'm trying to figure out why the hell they following me. I'm like,
Oh yeah,
you know
no,
what I'm
no.
saying?
Because I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I built a very homey type of
Audience.
yeah, exactly. Like they kind of like befriend me. So like my followers just ain't like I follow this nigga. Like, they really fuck with me genuinely. So
Yeah,
anybody they see on my page, they kind of gravitate to him and they fuck with. You see what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
So it's just the same thing, man.
No, that's hard, bro. And so as far as you going viral and getting into the content creation, like how do your fam and your people who knew you before, like how do they treat you? Like, is it any different? Or?
Well, it's different. Like, my friends treat me different than my family. You see what I'm saying? Like my family, they don't really, like, they don't understand the magnitude of the shit I'm doing. So it's kind of like, nigga, whatever, nigga. Get a real job, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they don't understand the magnitude of this shit.
They don't see it yet.
Yeah, like, they don't, I ain't gonna say they don't see it because people come up to them and be like, hey, this your brother, this nigga going crazy. So they see that part, but they just don't get, like,
how it transfers over
yeah,
to
exactly, like
something
money.
major.
Yeah, exactly. I don't get none
So
of that.
is it the older side of your family or is it the younger side? Because I would think the younger side will understand and maybe the older side wouldn't. So is it like a mix of the older side, or do you feel like what?
I think it's a mixture, like those that get it, like, okay, because, you know, I come from a very traditional family, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them just don't get it, you know what I mean? And yeah, the young, like, so I'm the cool uncle, you see what I'm saying? I'm the youngest, so I'm the cool uncle. So my nieces and nephews get it, you know what I mean? But they parents, my sister, them and brothers, like, they don't get how big a nigga is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They know I'm doing something, but they don't know to what magnitude it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
don't know, like, you literally on the way to the big screen. Well, I mean, you already did that, but
Right.
you know, like, it's just a snowball effect. Like, you, after you keep going, it's just gonna get better and better.
Facts.
Yeah, because, man, I think, it really do sound like an age thing, man. Like, you know, because the older generation, all they know is, you know, work this job, you know, work this 9 to 5, retire, get your pension.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't even, like, fathom of you not, just because you not punching the clock, you not working, because that's how they was taught. That's their culture. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This a new day and age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's just like, you know, comfortability. Like, you gotta think about it. Most people,
It's a safety net.
yeah, and most people are taught not to take no crazy risks. Like, you know how crazy you got to be to risk everything on this shit here when the odds is so, you know what I mean, stacked against you to make it. So it's kind of like,
So tell them, bro.
yeah, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean, it's scary when you get to this shit, and you know what I mean, because you really got to abandon everything and just
Focus
dive
on
into
this.
this shit. And you got to work
believe.
for free for like 2 years in this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see no traction in the first 2-3 years, so you really got to be prepared to goddamn suffer through this shit. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody really gonna come to your aid, and them people that do, it's gonna be some people that you least expect. It ain't gonna be your family. I mean, it's gonna be some strangers that be like believe more in what you doing than your family.
So let's talk about your friends you made, and I don't want to call it the industry. I just want to, like, friends you made on the content creation side.
Right.
Yeah, like any people, like,
Oh man, I got so many.
because I know, right?
Right, yeah, it's so many. Like, I can't even name all them folk.
Type shit.
Got Lola Cash, Janae Summers,
Yeah.
Amanda.
Them definitely your main few.
Yeah, for sure. Jazz, Beauty, goddamn, Big Homie. Man, throwed off one, goddamn, it's so many.
Who do you feel like when it comes to the skits and shit? Who do you feel like you just you merge so well with? Like, y'all just be y'all damn near be in sync. Like,
But
y'all,
I ain't gonna lie, like, so all the women I shoot with like that, like all of us, like
Okay,
all the women.
yeah, I can see that. I
yeah,
can see that.
It's automatic. Like Janae, Lola. People really think me and Lola.
Yeah, bro.
like,
yes,
yeah.
you and her. I ain't gonna lie. You and Lola Cash.
Yeah.
Y'all do so well in the skits, but that shit really be seeming real. And
Yeah,
I'll be
for sure.
recording knowing this shit
Yeah,
ain't real.
fact,
But it's
yeah.
like, y'all, I feel like y'all just know each other so well. Like, yeah, man.
So her, Amanda, like, damn near everybody I shoot with, even Butter, goddamn, like
A DJ Butter Booty.
Yeah, exactly. Fact, yeah. Fact, exactly, yeah. So it's like all of them folk, man, like, cause I feel like I adopt people in my world. Like, if I fuck with you, then I want you, like, you know what I mean,
For
in
sure.
my world type shit. And
sure.
and that's how I carry. So everybody I shoot with is kind of like family, you know what I mean? Big homie ass, even though I won, we worked well together. So
all the women we just named, they all beautiful women. My brother Scam. How in the hell do you stay sane? And how can you tell the people how important it is to not fuck all your female friends?
I mean, to me, it's just professionalism, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want nobody coming on my set or coming to shoot with me feeling uncomfortable like I want to, you know what I mean? Do some shit to them or some shit. I'm not trying to leverage no skit for no pussy. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't finna hold no skit over your head for no ass. Like, you know what I mean? I'm a real player for real. Like, nigga, I get bitches. I gets the bitches, guy. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I ain't got to like, you know what I mean? I ain't got to try to proposition no woman for no skit, for no ass, no shit like that.
Get the coochie for ransom.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it just, I want my brand to represent professionalism. When you come over here, you gonna shoot, you gonna feel comfortable. Ain't no nigga gonna try you. Ain't no nigga gonna make you feel uncomfortable. None of this shit. So I'm saying, cause these people be having lives outside of this shit. These folk got husbands and boyfriends and baby daddy. So I don't want no, you know what I mean?
I started to realize that shit too.
Yeah,
like
of course.
this shit is just it's all entertainment.
Yeah,
but
fact.
you'll be surprised when you on the viewers end. You don't think about none of that shit.
None of that, yeah. They think I might be really touching these folks, and it's nothing like that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even when niggas come up to me and be like, boy, I know you hit. No, I ain't.
Yeah.
I ain't
But
even
you would have to really get to know you and work with you to understand.
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Cause a nigga gonna think like, why, whatever, nigga, you fucking like, nah, nigga, I'm a real professional.
Cause after you hit, then what? All right, you smash. All right, then now,
I feel like it's gonna get weird. Like it's gonna get weird. Like, you know what I mean? Like, shit slow down. Like, man, come on. Just like the bitch you serve, you might be serving a bond to. Once you hit that bitch, well, now she wanna come lay up in the trap, stay around y'all day. Get some shit for free. Nah, man. Hell nah.
Yeah,
When you pull out that green,
can I pull up? I'm just,
exactly. Once you bring that cash to me, baby, that's it, baby. That's all we can be. Cash, money on, friend.
That's it. A customer.
Exactly.
All right. So at what point was it real? And when I say was it real, was it was a serious business at this point? Like what was the transition over from I'm trying to do this, and now, all right, this what I'm doing for real.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I think I did that. I made that decision like when I sat down in front of my phone. Like I was like, I'm finna do this. Like it was like a clear, decisive decision. Hey man, I'm finna do this comedy shit. Like, I'm finna do this content shit. And nigga, I sat down in front of my phone, and that's why I say for me it was the path of least resistance, because the shit took off in 2 months.
Wait, hold on, bro. You really got a real testimony on this shit that you talk.
Oh yeah, no, for real.
you got
shit really was like that.
Yeah,
like,
you gotta let my viewers know like what was you got a actual breaking point where you was like, all right.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like I had got back. I told the story a couple times, but I had got back from Miami, and somebody I had staying with me, nigga, wiped my nose, wiped me down. So I get back, all my shit gone. Everything gone, so I gotta start from ground zero, nigga. I ain't even know how I was gonna goddamn pay my rent, no nothing. So shit, nigga, I went to the Best Buy, got a ring light, my phone, and I just sat down like, man, I've been running from the comedy shit, so I'm finna really go full force. I made up in my mind like, man, I'm finna do this shit consistently. Even if it don't work, I'ma do it, at least give it a good try for real. Like I'm really finna put my all into this shit. And nigga, I started cranking out. I didn't even have nobody to hold the phone for me at first, so I couldn't do no skits. So I just sat down, did the green screen shit. So that's where the Peachtree Profit came from. So I could just kick out content without need no cameraman. So I just sat down, nigga, I was doing 4 videos every day for 2 months straight, and that shit popped.
Was you releasing 4 videos every day, or you was just doing 4?
No, I was releasing. I was doing and releasing. Yeah, I was doing 4 or 5 videos every day, nonstop. Shit, nigga, I ain't had nothing to do. I ain't had nothing to go do. So I was like, fuck it, I'm locked in.
And so you always been, you say you always been funny.
Fact.
And it's no secret, you know what I'm saying? You was in the streets. So you say you was funny even when you was in the streets, but you didn't want people to know that.
Yeah, like I ain't gonna say I ain't want people to know it, but I ain't want to be took at no joke. Like I don't want no nigga laughing. He owe me $6,000.
Right.
Nigga owe me $8,000.
Ain't shit funny.
Ain't shit funny, boy.
Right.
Hey, boy, I would come over there and, boy, listen, flip their whole shit. So
Yeah.
I ain't want to be taking that no joke back then, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even when I started doing comedy, it was like all my partners out the street, it fucked them up. Like, these niggas sending me my video, like, hey, man, that nigga look like you. I'm like, but they hear me. Like, them niggas couldn't believe it was me. I'm like, nah, nigga, that me. They're like, boy, what the fuck? So it just fucked them up. Like, they, like, the people that knew me were like, damn, like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, nigga, I know you from some whole other shit. So it was just, like, so it was just it was a cool transition for me. Like, you know what I mean? To, you know what I mean? Step back and just, you know.
So now, do you feel like you can breathe now? You know what I'm saying? You feel like you living your purpose now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do, but I still, like, it still takes some getting used to.
I believe it.
Because I'm a comedian, so niggas get on your page and say all kind of shit, and I be wanting to, like, go 100. Like, fuck, nigga, what? Nigga, do you know, boy?
Right.
So it's that element, like, man, fuck that shit. I gotta chill out. Like, you know what I mean? Just by people not knowing you, but they see you doing comedy, so like, oh, this nigga play. So a nigga might say some disrespectful shit to you playing, but like, boy, I don't play like that, boy.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So that's just
Think it's
it.
sweet.
All
Right.
So, name a person that sent you your video or got in your DM and you was like, nah, I really look up to this person. Like, I've been watching this person my whole life and now they watching me. Who was a person like that?
I don't think like they it wasn't that
Or they liked the video, they just acknowledged it.
fact,
You just see that they watching you,
fact,
like, nah, they
fact.
watching me.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. So when man, it's so many motherfuckers. But I would say when so I had a video that didn't make it into the Jamie Foxx special, but I did it. You know what I mean? So my man sent me the video of Jamie Foxx watching it. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, and
Bro,
he told me like,
what? Jamie Foxx recent special.
Yeah,
You sent a video?
yeah. So I don't know, like if you remember
I
the video.
didn't see it.
Okay, so when the video first come on, you see them first couple TikTok videos, right? So as the special went on, it had some tributes in there to him, like Will Smith was like, yeah, they were saying like, hey man, glad you made it. Then I had one in there, but I was just talking about Atlanta, like, yeah, nigga, Atlanta, boy, we know what happened to you, boy, them folk tried to goddamn off because you got too much talent. So yeah. So it had made, so the actual special was 3 hours long, but they condensed it down to an hour, so they had to cut parts out. So my part didn't make it in there.
Got you.
But to know that he seen
The
it
fact
and
that he
watched
seen
it,
that
fact,
shit.
that shit, you know, that shit was confirmation. Like, damn, I'm really, you know what I mean?
On the way.
Waves, yeah.
Yeah,
Waves
fact.
out here.
Yeah, so that shit was kind of big for me, like, you know what I mean? And I ain't feel no type of way that it didn't make it. Like, shit, you know, I'm glad they gave me the opportunity for it.
And you took it.
Hell yeah,
And
for
I'm just
sure.
learning. That's just what it's all about.
Yeah. Like, you gotta understand, man, in this shit, everything ain't gonna go your way. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, people gonna try to discourage you from doing this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because they can't do it.
Yeah, or they just gonna peer like, oh, y'all niggas got a podcast, man. Everybody got a podcast, man.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right.
So you really just got to stay on your path, man, and just bunker down. Like, ain't nobody gonna believe in this shit, bro, till it's too late. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody gonna come
Yep,
fuck with y'all niggas until it's too late, till y'all too big. And then y'all niggas like, oh, damn.
Bruh,
Damn, big time. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Man, I be looking at my reels and shit. And then I be looking at how many people I follow, and it's just like, I know how many people, they'll actually see me in public, people that I've been following for years. Oh, I seen it. And it don't seem like it. Don't
that'd be
never,
the weirdest part.
don't never throw a like, a comment. You know,
That'd be the weirdest part.
you
Like,
making
yo,
me
bro,
think I'm out here alone. I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm trying to tell you, like I just told you, the
Yeah.
people that come up to me right now with all the shit I got going on, they don't even follow you. They don't even like the shit, but they be on, like, they be like, boy, I seen your shit, boy, I love your shit, boy, keep. I'm like,
can't
who
tell.
are you?
Yeah.
So get what I do? I always follow people. If I meet them in person, I'm gonna follow. That's why I got so many. That's why I follow so many people. I'm like, shit, bro, what's your gram? I ask them they shit. Then I get on their shit. They don't follow me.
Now they feeling crazy. Like,
Yeah.
this nigga, he got motion and he trying to follow me.
Exactly.
I'm acting
So
like
then they
dick.
try to hurry up and follow me. Like, oh yeah, bro, I'm gonna follow you right back. But that just let you know, bro, you're on the right path, man. So you can't even hold like no ill feelings to that shit, because that's just how people are designed, bro. People are not gonna believe until it's too late. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
support you like in the beginning. Like listen, bro, I'm telling you, niggas wasn't even, like, I didn't have nobody to hold the phone at first, nigga.
Yeah.
I had to figure that shit out on my own, nigga.
Now,
so
now you can literally go on IG. I need somebody to record a skit.
I can't even do that now because then my DM be too full.
Yeah, well, right,
Exactly. So now-
right. Look,
so-
look, mine
yeah.
have the tables have turned.
Yeah. So it's just like I'm telling you, bro, just be secure that you doing what the fuck you want to do, bro, and keep at that shit. I don't give a fuck if you got 30 subscribers or 30, nigga make the best content possible for them folks. You know what I'm saying?
So
Consistency gonna beat
everything.
Yeah, a plan any day, man, because you execute. It's a lot of niggas sitting around thinking about some shit to do, but ain't doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas actually taking the time to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you gonna catch on, bro.
So, man,
You gonna catch on.
now when it comes to the comedy shit, is there any comedians that you've been compared to? If so, who?
Yeah, I have been, man. You know, these folk. I think because of how I talk, and people think, I think people be thinking I be mimicking, and that I like when people meet me, bro. They don't really think I talk like this. They be like, "Oh shit, bro, I thought you." Like, nah, nigga, this really me.
Right.
So they compare me to like a Desi. They say a lot, like people. I think because we talk alike, kind of like.
Okay.
So I done been compared to
If you
Desi.
from Atlanta, like you really from the city.
Yeah.
I talk.
Yeah, I was about to say I
Exactly.
don't really. Yeah, that's.
But I'm like people like on Facebook and shit, like they just
folks that
keep-
stay in Atlanta not even really from Atlanta. There's so
Yeah.
many people that came
like
to the
Atlanta
city.
people don't see it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like,
that's
I
what
don't
I'm
never get
yeah.
compared
Yeah.
by no, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
yeah, other than that, you know, I get like the internet comparisons. They'll say Country Wayne, and I'm just saying that because I feel like because I'm Atlanta, so they just associate me. But I do look at that as shit. It's flattering because
for
you
sure, for sure.
because you trying to say I'm up there in that realm with them niggas. So I take that as thank you, goddamn, fuck it.
So,
But yeah, I'm me though. Like I got a unique style. I do me.
it's like, bruh, I don't know, like how you come up with the, like I don't know when you doing the skits, bruh. It's like you turn that shit on like a damn switch, bruh.
You saying that because you get to see it. You know what I'm saying? That's funny.
Yeah,
But
bruh. That shit crazy.
yeah, but it just like my mind. Like I feel like I'm manic. You know what I mean? Like I probably got a manic mind, so my shit race a lot. So it's always on. You know what I'm
What
saying?
you mean
So,
a manic mind? What?
like I'm manic. Like so if you ever know somebody that's manic, they like overthinkers. They just think they mind race. So your mind ain't never quiet. Your mind just always running a 100 miles per hour. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with me, nigga, I'm actually like when I'm whenever I'm doing something, my mind is already working. See what I'm saying? So it's not really a switch that I'm cutting on. I really cut it off when I'm talking to and interacting with people.
Right, because this is where you gotta quote unquote be normal.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly.
when the camera cut on, that's
when I
you.
let it go. I just cut it.
That's a good way to put
you know
it.
what I'm saying? Fast. So it's always on. I just cut it off until the camera, then I cut it back on type shit. So
Damn, man.
that shit just be, you know what I mean? Like I said, it got to be in you.
So you just went viral when you was talking about BMF, Big
Oh.
Meech, and all that, right?
Right.
Where did that come from? Because that wasn't. I could tell you had that conversation before. That wasn't your first time having that conversation or giving that opinion. So where did that come from?
Well, it came from like me seeing that like he had just got out and shit. So I was seeing like, you know, niggas was saying like, you know, I seen the hate, kind of like the hate he was getting type
Bro,
shit.
that shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Niggas really hating hard.
But it was that coupled with like motherfuckers trying to compare themselves to me, and I was just like, nah, like it's one of them niggas. Like, it ain't been no whole bunch of niggas like that. Even in the hood, like us growing up, it ain't been no unselfish niggas like that are really put it on the line and let everybody eat. It ain't that many niggas like that. So I wanted to highlight that point. Like,
Right.
it ain't that many niggas that genuinely really want to see you eat and be like wholeheartedly like, bro, go get your bag, bro. It ain't that many niggas. So I wanted to highlight that point, and it just so happened that Meech is the best example of that I didn't see. You know what I mean? So And I was around and seen it as a young nigga. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
I
Because
was able to
you
speak
fit the age range. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all know. Nigga look young, but I'm not gonna say his age. But don't be
Man, I'm young, man. Don't listen, man. Well, I'm 27 again, man. 27 again, home.
That's my brother, bro. So you told me like you seen him firsthand.
Oh yeah, of course. Hell yeah. Boy, back in the struggle days. So my cousin had a shop on the end in Clarkston. Like he had a barbershop at the end. So nigga, we used to walk the struggles down there every night, just on some humbug shit.
Shout out to Clarkson. I went to Clarkson High School. I can't let that just slide by.
Yeah,
Shout out to
you
Clarkson.
feel me? You see what I'm saying? So nigga was out there heavy, so it was like nigga going in the struggles, them niggas right there, like you know what I mean? So it wasn't nothing to see Meech. And
they was all over Atlanta.
Yeah,
They was
and them niggas was really having their way.
That's what I love about the BMF stories, bro. It's like everybody got their own little BMF story. Whether it's small or large, it's just like, oh, he might have came through, everybody got a bottle that night, or he might have came through in the club and extended the club 2 extra hours, just like shit like that. It sounds like a fucking tall tale.
Man.
And at the least, everybody at least seen the billboard. So if you don't got a valid story, you at least drove by coming from the airport and you seen that billboard because that shit was really real.
Right, and at my age, it almost just sounds like some shit that ain't some made up shit.
But
you had to be there.
And see, that's what I was saying. Like, so I had made a post, and matter of fact, on that post, niggas was like, nigga. Meech 50 something, nigga. You think he gonna be in the club? And I was like, y'all nigga don't know him. That's why y'all think it. Y'all didn't see it. Like, Meech changed the nightlife in Atlanta. Like,
bruh, I knew when I seen that nigga come out with them same braids he went in with. I knew that, bruh. He came out with the same braids he went in with. I knew he gonna be back on this. I don't want to say the same shit, but bruh, he a party animal, bruh. He gonna be turning up, bruh.
But this is the thing, bruh. I knew that, like, okay, these niggas tried to tell me I ain't know what I was talking about, but now look at the concert.
Right.
So what the fuck you talking about?
With AG.
There, you knew.
You know this nigga, but
niggas that was born in 05. That's when went to jail. They don't know nothing about that era.
A nigga almost 50 song, he gonna sit down. I'm like, nigga, Meech ain't finna sit down.
Hell
nigga,
nah.
This the same nigga had giraffes and elephants and shit at Compound.
And how much you want to bet? He's the one making the money off that concert.
Of course. Come on, my nigga. Like, and that's the ultimate, like, if you think about it, that's the ultimate welcome home from prison party ever had in history. It's gonna be the ultimate party. Like, think about it. Like, this nigga having a concert with all the major artists of the world. Like, nigga got to stop thinking about just America. Because if you say America, nigga, we are the capital of this music shit and entertainment shit in the world. So, nigga, if you got the #1 record label in America, it's the #1 record label in the world. So, you got the biggest artist in the world, nigga, coming to your event, nigga. That's the biggest welcome home party ever.
Man,
definitely the most anticipated ever. For sure.
Yeah, for sure. I ain't no nigga came. Nigga, I ain't no nigga came home that big. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the feds, and you throw a fucking
mega tour,
a mega concert. Like,
it's gonna be some people that's definitely gonna go broke to attend that event.
Yeah,
for sure.
fact.
Hell yeah.
I'm trying to go. I ain't gonna cap, but I'm trying to go down there. Like,
me ain't gonna be there.
Listen,
what's up, man?
Put it in existence. We
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
It's done.
Nah, nigga, there, man. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Right.
Scam gonna get the PJ and everything.
I ain't saying all that. I ain't that PJ about 50 right. Boy, listen, we gonna spirit down that bitch. Spirit out here. We might be on that bitch scared, boy. Rub yourself down in holy water, nigga. We straight.
Shit, bro. Only place I can fly Spirit is Florida, boy. Miami, that's it.
Shit, I wouldn't do it though, boy. That's the worst shit, boy. You flying over all that water. That shaky ass plane, that bitch be shaking like a motherfucker, boy.
I mean, it's gonna be done in like 30 minutes.
Shit, nah, who? Boy, not in that Spirit plane, boy.
They gonna take extra long. They gonna make extended 2 hours.
Fucking ride Spirit turn into a Spirit.
Boy, that bitch don't even feel like no real plane, boy.
That ride Spirit turn into a Spirit. Chill.
That bitch don't even feel like no real plane, but that bitch be shaking so much, boy. That bitch feel like they made that shit out of cardboard, boy.
They gonna pass you back Church's chicken.
That bitch ain't nothing, boy.
Hell no, man.
What's so? You done movies. What's your ultimate goal? Like, where do you see yourself taking this comedy comedy?
Boy, I'm trying to go to OnlyFans net. Boy, you see all them holes on there? I'm trying to
Bruh.
fuck some.
Hey,
I just talk shit.
I think he was
Listen, what they say the quickest way to get a chick out of drugs is to laugh
Yeah,
about the drugs.
I will say that, guy. Listen, listen, if you laugh, if you get that bit to giggle, that ass gonna jiggle.
Hello,
like,
talk
straight
about
up, boy, that's for real.
Okay.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, them jokes get the job done, boy. A funny nigga, what?
just like that.
Funny nigga, man,
The,
you gonna
the funny
get,
niggas taking all the hoes.
yeah, every time. Like it's crazy because I feel like the comedian, like, what you want to call it? Like the comedian groupies, they be the baddest in the world. Bro. I ain't even gonna lie, them bitches be like super bad type shit. But you got to think like most comedians, and this ain't no shot down, but like a lot of comedians be kind of like nerdy, kind of frail type niggas.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
nigga,
yeah.
them bitches love them niggas out. Like
Yeah.
juices
But,
coming
I
out
mean,
that pussy.
I mean, bro, you gotta be real brave to do that shit, bro. Like, so,
Oh, yeah.
so you've done stand up before.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
so what's the difference between stand up and this social media skit shit?
Total different ball game. Total different. It's a science to both, but it's like a methodology to goddamn stand up. Like you ain't even got to be funny in real life, but if you master the art of like talking type shit, like
forget.
yeah, but like comedian, like it's a whole different ball game. You got to set up your jokes. Got to set up the punchline. Like that shit take ingenuity, work. Like you damn near.
How
I ain't
the
gonna
fuck
say
you
you gotta be a
remember all them
genius.
shits too? You gotta remember your jokes, goddamn.
Yeah, but it that's not hard though. Like once you, cause you can improvise on spot, and then you got to do it so much to where it's like second
Okay,
nature.
you rehearse it
quick.
just like your music, like
but
artists. would
but
do.
now you got to be quick on your feet. Like a nigga might get up and walk across the goddamn crowd, and the nigga might have some thongs or some shit on. And you gotta be like,
You
boy,
got-
what the fuck, boy?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
just take his ass out and
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So
Go
you got
with
to be
the-
quick.
okay.
Yeah. So you got to be quick, sharp. Gotta be real sharp.
Shit, man. Shit, have you ever had a bad night? Have you
Hell
ever got booed?
yeah, but
For
what,
real?
nigga? I bomb like a mother. I think, but that's every comedian. Like comedians.
Yeah. You can't be
like,
great if you ain't never.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and every comedians had like the jokes might just not be him, and it be the same joke. Like you might kill it with this crowd, then you get over here, and your energy just ain't matching. Your timing off. You're not catching. You know what I
Damn,
mean?
that's
Somebody else
crazy,
can come on
bro.
stage and kill it before you, so they can throw. Like it's just a lot of shit to go on with that shit. So.
So okay. When did you bomb and how did you feel after that? I want you to really take me back to that shit. And I like
Nigga, I don't want to remember that shit. Like, what?
Nigga trying to traumatize you all over again.
Get it in your mind. Like, I want you to take me back. Nah, nigga, I don't want to think about that shit. Hell nah, this nigga like go back to it, dive into it,
Nigga,
own it, grab it, pull it in. No, nigga, let that shit die in the past.
nigga, I want you to relive that
Right,
shit.
yeah, over it over. I bring
nigga,
this
that-
shit up, then I go home and I start dreaming. Wake up, I bombed on stage. Hell nah, nigga, no.
Chill, man. Well, nah, cause I wanted to know, cause that shit traumatizing, bruh.
All right, so why you want me to relive? This nigga evil
Exactly,
as fuck. So
exactly.
take me. That's like asking Bruce Wayne, Batman, take me back to the time your mom and dad died in front of you, and you was helpless, and you couldn't do nothing. You had to watch them choke on their own blood. Like, goddamn, nigga,
Man, come on,
you was
man.
a monster.
Come
nigga.
on, man. You got tough skin, man.
No,
you,
not that tough. Listen, man, that bomb shit for real, but like, you do not want to bomb, but you just come off stage just drained, but you like, damn. Like, you know you ain't give it, like, you know what I mean? Like,
That's my worst fear, bro. Like
Alright,
I can't hold on. I can't take embarrassment, bro. Embarrassment is like, whew.
but most, listen, bro, so I didn't know this. Speaking in front of
Hold that
people
thing.
is the biggest fear, biggest human fear. Death is number 2.
You said that.
Yeah.
You said that, bro.
So that's it. So that's why if you notice, like a lot of comedians be drunk, be high, because they got
To try to cope
relax,
with it.
yeah,
Yeah.
cope with getting in front of them folk.
Bruh, so at my job, they'll do weird shit. Like they'll sign somebody up randomly to speak in front of some people, like, you know, the new up and coming guys and shit. And they chose me. And bruh, it's probably 10, 15 dudes in this room. I never did no shit like this before. I get up there, bruh, it's like I can't talk. Like this shit, it was the weirdest thing, bro, because it looked so easy. I done seen my whole life. I done seen somebody speak in front of people all the time, And it's just like when it's my turn, it's like, damn, I had to really hold on, like, whoa, I gotta think about what the hell I'm gonna say, then say it. Because if you try to freestyle your first time, that shit probably not gonna go the way you think it's gonna go. Like I was nervous as hell. So you think about people like MLK, like speaking in front of I don't even know how many people was in that crowd.
But you just gotta look at it like this, nigga. You speaking on the camera. You don't know how many people this shit gonna reach.
Hey,
Boy, but you just be overthinking shit. That's
yeah.
all.
Hey, you know what? You right.
You
like
right, think about it. This shit go viral, nigga. Get what you in front of a million people.
Gonna see it.
Facts. Then what? And then they gonna be saying all kind of shit, nigga. They gonna listen when you go viral,
bro. You get every type of opinion.
You better have some tough skin, bro.
Yeah.
They gonna say everything, bro. Nigga, your beard. But nigga told me my beard was patchy one time. Like, I was like, what? Nigga, the fuck? You paying attention to my like nigga, your skin. Like, wait, what?
Nigga, goddamn,
niggas, you worried about my beard, bro? So you just gotta have tough skin in it business.
All right, so we gonna go back to the bombing situation. We're not gonna make it living. I just seen Jack Funny. No, I just seen Jack Funny. He was doing a he opened up for somebody. He bombed. So my thing is, how do you recover from that? How do you stay strong? How do you not let that knock your confidence off?
For me, I can't speak for nobody else, but when I got the attitude, but fuck these folk. Not like fuck my fans, but it's like, man,
fuck what they talking about tonight. Like,
not even that. It's just like literally, you got to have in your mind, like, man, I'm finna have fun, man. Fuck the people. Like, I'm not worrying about, because if you worry about it, then you thinking about it, you gonna manifest. You bomb, you see what I'm saying? So I just say, man, fuck it, have fun, bro. Like, I master the art of not giving a fuck. If you bomb, oh well, like, nigga, it happens. Like, I ain't finna dwell on, I'm finna come off stage, fuck it. I might joke about it, damn, I just bomb like a motherfucker, fuck it. But then come back, boy, I'm gonna make it my business to come back and give it to these folk. You know what I mean? So that's just how it is. Cause you can bomb, and you know what I mean? Like, and then you gotta know that people ain't gonna just give up on you. They'll wait on you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? You got to start somewhere, and you got to start. So I ain't gonna lie. Me personally, my third time getting on stage was a paid show. You see what I'm saying? So I was kind of real comfortable up there. You know what I mean? Because I had always been the class clown.
You was like, shit, either way.
No, it's just like I had always been the class clown, joking and shit. So I was always, I would always get called to the front of the class. Like the teacher, like, all right, nigga, you want to be funny? Come on up here, and put me on the spot, thinking that was gonna curve, like I was gonna strink in the moment. Yeah. But nah, nigga, I'm finna get it. All right, bitch, I'll teach this class. Hey man, fuck this bitch. Hey, look, y'all, we gonna goddamn turn your book.
You gave him a show, guys.
Exactly. So I gave him a show. So it was like kind of just second nature. And like I said, I didn't know about motherfuckers having fear to talk in front of people. Somebody had to tell me that, like, boy, you do know more people can't talk in front of people. I'm like, for real, nigga? I don't give a fuck what them folks think, but I'm finna get up here and speak my piece. So that shit a gift, kind of like, you know what I mean? So I just think, man, you put that shit out your mind, get the attitude of fuck it. Like, nigga, like, you ain't like you finna die from bombing. Folks ain't finna come shoot you in your shit. Fuck, nigga, bomb, I want my money back. No, well, it come with part of the, you know what I mean?
All right, what you think is worse? A rapper getting booed or a comedian getting bombed?
I think a comedian bombing because, like, people are coming there with the anticipation to laugh and they want to laugh. So if you don't make them laugh, it's like you ain't do your job. Like really, what can a rapper get booed for? Nigga might be up there lip singing, goddamn.
Yeah,
like,
he would have to be terrible.
Like,
yeah. A bombing
what can you like? What can you like as a rapper? What can you do to bomb?
It's either we know your songs or we don't.
No, wait, but actually Drake.
Exactly.
But this is so. Remember what you said about the comedy shit. It could be you using the same jokes. Yesterday you killed that shit. Using the same jokes. The next day you come back, it might be somebody else that went before you, and they just, you know,
it's comedy, right?
Yeah. But like Drake, even somebody like Drake.
You wouldn't be performing behind. Yeah, you not going behind Drake, bro. Who the fuck going behind Drake?
That's like when all the old rappers talk about going behind DMX. Like, niggas don't want to perform after DMX.
They already know.
That nigga gave his heart, his soul.
Nah, bro, let me go in front of you, bro.
And then like what you talking about when Drake got booed?
That was with so he was in front of a very certain crowd. He was in front of Tyler the Creator's crowd. And Yeah, I feel like that's a very different fan base from
You
Drake's
just
fan
out of
base.
his league. You out of your
You out of your
comfort zone.
element,
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
get what? Boy, you think Drake give a fuck? He Drake.
Facts.
Right.
I can go
No,
pack the
but
garden and nigga get all the love I want.
No, correct. But I still like what he said afterwards. You could tell it kind of he still it kind of got to him. Like he
What
was
is it?
like he was. This happened a few years ago. But it just goes to show like it can happen to anybody.
Yeah, facts.
But he was just like, all right, I'm gonna do one more song. If y'all don't fuck with it, just let me know. And then they booed him the last song. He's just like, all right, y'all, I'm going.
They ain't come for Drake.
Yeah,
they came for Tyler the
exactly.
Creator.
Right. But he was just like, yeah, all right, I go by the name of Drake, and then he left. So that just goes to show that shit can happen to anybody.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's like nigga, if I go on a motherfucking nigga, if I go to nigga a Marilyn Manson concert trying to rap, like them folk gonna be looking at me like, hey man,
Exactly.
It's the same
fuck
thing.
off the stage, man. Get this nigga ass out of here, man.
It's the
So
same
it's just the
shit,
same
yeah.
shit, bro. But bumming as a comedian, no, nigga, they came to see you, nigga. They came hoping you're funny, nigga.
Yeah.
They want to laugh. So if you ain't making them laugh, they looking at you like, nigga, them folk damn near might want their money back. Like, nigga, this show was terrible.
right.
Like, Dave Chappelle went through that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Dave Chappelle,
He's one of the greatest. Facts.
Yeah, that's my favorite
he-
comedian.
That's your favorite.
I was gonna
Okay.
ask you that too. Who
Yeah.
like give me a couple of your favorite comedians? Cause
Yeah.
I just seen the Dave Chappelle SNL and that was amazing.
Yeah.
His thing.
I like Dave Chappelle and Bill Blur. I think he fucking hilarious, bro. That nigga. You don't know who Bill Blur is?
No, I do though. But
Yeah.
you don't hear too many black comedians.
Nah,
pick it
that
up
nigga
to
the
a white
truth.
comedian.
Yeah,
Facts.
nah,
Let me
he
pull him
true.
up at the bottom. Let me see. Bill Blur.
Yeah,
Bill
that
Blur.
nigga the truth, bro. Like
Facts.
that nigga been doing, and he been doing a long time, very consistent. Like
That's a white man. I never,
Yeah,
I never
yeah.
seen him.
nigga, what? That nigga funny as man. Listen, man.
Bruh.
Him and Dave Chappelle, like them niggas, like they up there. Yeah, for real. He one of them, nigga, for real. Like go watch his specials, bro. You gonna be like, yo, that nigga killing shit, bro. And it's effortlessly, like he dance. He just, to me, it look like he dancing.
Yeah.
Like this nigga just in rhythm at all times, type shit.
Who
Yeah.
you think one of the most underrated comedians is?
Underrated? I don't know, cause everyone I see, shit, underrated. Like that's a hard, you know what I mean?
Okay. If you don't have an underrated, who you think the most overrated comedian is? If you feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, but I don't feel like no nigga overrated because I feel like shit, them nigga didn't put in the work to get to where they at. They deserve that shit. I don't even give a fuck if I don't think they funny. I think if you done made it to that plateau, nigga, fuck it. You deserve it. Who the fuck am I? I don't like giving my opinion on people like because it's just an opinion. That shit don't mean it's right or wrong. It's just
Type shit. Yeah.
opinion.
It's just, yeah.
And I don't like why you need to know my opinion. You ain't gonna change shit.
Type
That
shit,
nigga,
yeah.
but I don't feel no type of way about no comedian like, that nigga not funny. Cause I don't believe in a nigga not funny because it's like, so nigga might feel that way about me. You know what I mean?
shit,
Nigga
yeah.
might go around and say, man, that nigga ain't funny to me. Cool, but to me, like, I don't take, so constructive criticism is taking yourself out of the shoes and just judging shit just based on, hey man, if this many people like this nigga, who the fuck am I to say the man not funny? I can't say that. I would never say no shit like that. I don't think you funny, but everybody else over here. So nigga, you look like a hater over here saying the man not funny. So nah, I don't believe that.
Okay, so when Instagram comedians, when that became a thing, the traditional comedians they didn't understand it. It was like
Fact.
a disconnect. What did you learn from that disconnect? Like listening and paying attention to how the older comedians felt. What did you take from that and change it up?
I just think like, I ain't really changed nothing of. I just did me. I feel like the older comedians think like, they don't respect the internet comedians because they're not going to. So and honestly, like if you try and transition over to stand up, you got to go to them rooms. You got to go to some hard rooms. You got to go to them small rooms where ain't no niggas laughing in there. And that's gonna build your character. Like that's how you sharpen your tools. Cause nigga, it's easy to go somewhere where everybody like it, like the internet. people gonna share your shit to other people that like your shit, so it's easy. But you go in a room with 100 motherfuckers in there and 60 of their ass not laughing, they just staring at you. See what I'm saying? That's gonna build some grit. So you gonna learn how to maneuver and still stay on the stage in the midst of your jokes not hitting and shit. So that's what the comedians be wanting. Like, oh, you ain't know, they ain't no real comedians. So they be trying to throw that in there, you know what I mean? But to me, I don't look at that shit like that. I say if you funny, you funny. And if people like you, people like you. Who gives a fuck if I ain't doing it how you want me to do it? You see what I'm saying? I'm still reaching a large audience and making an impact on these people's life. These people hit me up like, man, you really made my day. I had a nigga come up to me at the Falcons game, and he was like, bro, listen, bro, I work on the train yard, and every night, nigga, I just binge watch your videos. That's how I get through my night. The whole night, I just watch your videos all night.
How that make you feel, bro?
Man, that shit made me feel good, nigga, that like I can do that for somebody. Like,
Yeah.
damn, I ain't never think I could, you know what I mean? So for me to be able to inspire and reach people, you think I give a fuck about what another nigga think I should be doing? Man, nigga, watch out. Nigga, you know, like,
Right.
that shit big to me. So my thing is reaching people. I don't give a fuck how I do it. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. So, man, and like you saying that, like you as a comedian, you have fans that feel that way about you. But on the other side, like, I know mental health for a comedian could get real. Like,
Yeah.
why you think that is? Like, because I feel like y'all so busy making other people feel good. Who the hell checking on bruh? Like,
I think that come with it. I seen this metaphor where I seen this thing where it was like this dude had went to a psychologist. He was like, what do I need to do? I need to cheer up. I'm real down. So the psychiatrist was like, you need to go see the clown that's in town, Mariachi. He was like, I am the clown. Then he was like, damn.
yeah,
So
where the fuck I'm gonna send you?
exactly. So to me, it's just like, man, you gotta get your own. I feel like comedians are probably the most disturbed people and been through a lot of traumatic events. So we probably try to correct it by making people laugh. You see what I'm saying? So for me, it's just like I just feel like I gotta figure that shit out. I feel like ain't nobody gonna be there to pat me on the back or cheer me up. I gotta find a way to do that because I make everybody looking at me to laugh and shit. So it's like, nigga, fuck it. I gotta figure that shit out.
Who gonna make Scam laugh? Who gonna, you know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Damn, bro.
So I don't take that shit as hard. But it's crazy because like most comedians, if you be around these folks, they serious ass people, bro. Like they angry people. Like they not like how you see them online. Like no, nigga, they be dead serious most of the time.
Is there
like,
anybody you know? Like, is there anybody?
Like, who's the person you met and it was like, damn, that nigga too serious. Like, lighten up, nigga, damn. Like,
not really. Like, man, let me see who. Man, I can't really just particularly just.
Yeah.
But more like I'm around comedians, bro. Like we might joke and play and shit, but nigga, them nigga be serious as fuck, bro. Like it don't be like.
when you say serious, do you mean like serious, like I ain't here to play, or serious like because we in this room, it's business going on, so I gotta be a little serious at some time?
No, nigga, I'm talking about like these nigga be serious, bro. Like you can't play with these.
Like FBI security,
like these nigga be
serious.
dead, like dead serious type shit. Because I feel like most like comedians are like artists. Like okay, it's like if me and you rap, right? And you playing me your music, like listen, I really don't give a fuck about your music. I really just ready for you to cut your shit off so I can play my song. And I might even diminish your song. Like they cool, but bruh, I got them hits, bro. Check this out. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the same with comedians. Everybody want to be the funniest in the room. So it's kind of like a standoff when you get all these niggas together. Everybody just like, see what I'm saying? So it's rare that everybody just bish and on one accord and kick.
That's crazy that you say that, because when you see behind the scenes from these comedy shows, it look like everybody be
Yeah, it look like that, yeah, but it's more. I think it's more.
Actually, it was
cutthroat.
some comedy beef going on that I feel like
Nah,
Cat Williams.
definitely started that shit off with a bang,
It was
for
some.
sure.
But I'm telling you, he just exposed it. Like it has always been that.
Okay,
Like,
but then the white comedians, they be like, well, they don't deal with that, bro.
that's cap. I feel like that's cap. That's cap. It's because you're in a competitive field where it's like people gonna have their favorites. You know what I'm saying? And it don't necessarily be the artists or the comedians, it be the people. Like, if I get to comparing you to this person so much, a nigga might feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Why y'all comparing this nigga to me? He ain't even know, he ain't did half the shit I did. So it just, you never know, man. That ego shit, this shit crazy, bro. And people fan of the flames of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, they were trying to make Drewski and what's her name and Dez like them boys.
Okay. So when Desi did the rapping, Black Forces, and he did the joint, it sounded like he was dissing Drewski though. But I feel like, see, I'm a little bit more than the average person, so I understand. It's like, nah, sometimes you gotta play into the beat.
It's a fucking joke. I took it like it was funny, bro. Like,
no. Okay. He was in the Black Forces.
So he did. You know how you do the rapping? So you do the rapping in the White Forces and the rapping in the Black Forces. One of the videos rapping in the Black Forces, it was like a diss song. You got niggas in the back holding guns, and it's literally a diss song.
Yeah.
And the comments is pushing it like, oh, he talking about Juicy, Juicy. But if you listen to the words, it sounds like he might be shooting a shot or two. But if you just understand that, if the people think this, I'm gonna lean into it a little bit, because that's what's gonna make people keep talking. That's what's gonna make my
keep pushing. They used to be. They was boys though, right?
No, facts.
Okay.
Who is to say they not? Because neither one of them have came out to say they not cool.
Right.
The separation might be just for the people. Like, all right, they think we not cool.
I think that shit just be, cause for me, I believe it's enough money in this shit for all of us, man. We all black comedians, man. Fuck this shit, bro. Let's get together, get their bag together, man.
Shoot a big ass movie like they did back in the fucking 90s.
But I be feeling like it's like these outside entities be pushing us to be, because it's like, even with the music, like, nigga, I don't see rock and roll artists going at each other, country music. But in our culture, they tell us rap, like, when two niggas beef, I hear dumbass DJs on the radios and shit come out and say, oh, it's good for the culture. How?
No, actually, I want to correct you. Those other cultures, they do go back and forth. They just don't push that shit out.
No, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's not publicized. It's not normalized in the culture. Them folk gonna get together and figure that shit out.
Yes.
Nigga, I don't see like rock and roll. I don't like, even if they is beefing, nigga, they not saying it's good for the culture.
Yeah, they not hopping in the booth.
I don't even like that versus shit. I don't like that versus shit.
Why you ain't like the
Cause that shit pit us against each other. Bro,
I feel like some of them did, and some of them brought together.
No, it didn't, bro. I don't think none of that shit brought us together.
The Diplomats and the Locks, that brought New York together.
Yeah,
that brought New York back.
Man, did you see that one though?
Man, I seen that shit, bro. But I'm telling you,
the Gucci and Jeezy.
That shit was fucking dangerous. I don't know whose idea that was.
But even that shit with the Locks and the what's the name, bro,
it could have went left.
It could have, bro. And like, it still was violent, viral moments in there that made you look at nigga like, oh damn, like. He snatched the nigga thing, I threw it in the crowd. Like, this shit be too, like, man, it's just building that atmosphere of competition against each other. And I think it's too much money in this shit for everybody. There's no reason niggas got to beef. Like, and we watching this shit transpire into death. Like, niggas really killing each other. Nigga really is out here killing each other. So I don't even want to play with that shit. Like, oh, it's cool to, for like, these niggas already, like, we got to stop these niggas from killing each other. Now we making nigga do verses. Like, come on, man. No, I don't believe in that shit. Me personally, my belief. My bad.
All good.
Shit.
So back to the mental health of a comedian. Who gonna check on the person that make everybody else feel good? You said that there'd be a lot of comedians that been through some shit, man. It's no secret that you done dibble dabble in the street shit. You done said you done did everything in the streets, and you even said you done went as far as pimping.
Boy, I ain't saying no shit like that on camera, boy. I don't know how. Not just talk shit, but I wasn't no full-fledged stunt down. Like I said, I dabbled. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, I don't want all the other shit. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. But the pimping.
Well, Right, I'm a fly nigga, dog. I can talk to a bitch, man.
And it's crazy because the whole time just sitting here listening to him, he got that draw. Like, he could definitely talk a bitch out of some, you understand?
I just was in the car, man. Y'all just see you. So I'm just saying.
We in that bitch trying to be extra quiet.
Nah, but I'm just saying, like, you know, like, I feel like I like, so I always been charismatic, you know what I mean? Like I always, like, even when I ain't had shit, I always could talk to the ladies, you know what I mean? So I just find it like some niggas find that shit easier than others, you know what I mean? So sometimes you just got a little extra gift, like, and you get more experience with women than most men, you know what I'm saying? So that's all I think it was, like, you know what I mean? But as far as me, like, just stomp down, like, nah, I wouldn't know, like, yeah, maybe you could call it hoe hustling.
Type shit. Okay. So man, do you got any crazy stories before you get out of here? Share with us your crazy story that was your turning point to make the transition.
I'm gonna tell you, bro, I was in Miami for New Year, and you know, we did down there kicking it. Had went to Booby Trap for New Year's and had turned up and shit. So the next night we were gonna go out again. Like, fuck it, man. We finna goddamn hit something else. I think we were gonna go to Tootsie's or some shit we were trying to hit. So I'm like, bet, I'm finna goddamn take a little nap, get up and go. So I had the edible. So I had took, like, it was like a peach ring, motherfucker. So I had just bit a piece of it. I had just bit a piece of that motherfucker and laid down, went to sleep. When I tell you that bitch kicked in so hard, but that bitch woke me up out my sleep. But I woke up out my sleep like, what the fuck is going on, boy? Like, that bitch had me so gone, but I was like, oh, nah, this ain't normal. So, nigga, I'm like panicking. Like, I feel like, boy, it's over with. I'm just feeling like, boy, it's a wrap. I'm finna go. Yeah. Like, so I already know, like, boy, I gotta go get some milk. Boy, I gotta get some milk. So, listen. Hell yeah, I gotta go get. All I know is dope game. So I'm like, all right. And anytime nigga you swallow they bone, eat some crack, nigga, they got some milk. So I'm like, I gotta get some milk. Cause milk kills any natural high. Like, you know, it kills any high. Yeah, you go get milk. So I'm like, fuck that, I need some milk. So nigga, I'm like, I'm about to walk to the gas station, but the room we got is New Year's, so these folk got this shit so sealed up that you got to have like a wristband, all kind of shit to get upstairs. Like, they got extra security and shit, right? So, nigga, I go down. So, before I even get out the room, right? So, I open the door, look at the hallway, right? I swear to God, this shit was like a movie. So, you know how on movies, how they look at some shit, then it stretch like, swear to God, nigga, that how the hallway did. I looked down the hallway, and that bitch got long as fuck. That bitch like, I was like, oh, hell no, I can't make it all the way down there. Yeah. So, it was like, in my mind, I feel like every time, like, when I get to the end of the hallway, bro, I'm gonna drop, bro. It's over with. I'm gonna just die, bro. Get to the end of the hallway and make it. I'm like, damn, I made it. Okay, good. Then I'm looking at the elevator like, damn, I ain't gonna make it all the way down to the end of the elevator. So I feel like everywhere I went, bro, it was like a journey to get there. So I'm like, if I make it to the library, bro, if I could just make it to the library, I'm just having hope that I could just make it from here to there to here to there. So I get to the library. I'm like, shit, I done made it. I need to get to the gas station. I gotta walk across the street. I'm like, man, please let me make it across the street. I'm good. Get across the street, get the milk. So nigga, they had a whole gallon. I had to buy a whole gallon of milk. So nigga, I'm on. I get what is that? Hollywood Boulevard or some shit down there
in Miami.
Yeah, I'm on some street, but it's right there on the beach and shit. So goddamn, I'm coming back across the street drinking the milk. I'm drinking the milk. I'm trying to my best. But if you know about edibles, you ingested it. So like an edible, that shit. Fact. It's in your digestive, so it's like you just
throw that bitch up or something.
Yeah, like you getting high for 8 hours, nigga. That shit in there, so it's not coming out. So I'm drinking the milk, bro. I get back to the hotel. I'm panicking like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, I just feel like, man, I'm finna go. Like, I ain't nothing else I can do at this point. I done drunk all the milk I can stomach. Like, nigga, I can't even drink no more milk, goddamn. I done drunk like half a gallon of this shit. This shit ain't working. So I'm like, fuck it, man. I'm just finna, I'm finna give up. Nigga, I lay on the bed, bro. When I lay on the bed, I close my eye, nigga, I see the universe. I see the universe, nigga, and it's cold as fuck, and I can still see, like I'm laying on the bed with my eye closed.
You can see yourself in third person.
Yeah, no, I can see myself. No, I can see myself Like, let's say you close your eye, but your eyelids invisible, so you can still see out them bitches.
Oh,
But
your
this is
ass
crazy.
Unfortunately, I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, listen, bro, listen.
Damn.
But what crazy though was, what's crazy though, I can see the clothes I got on, I can see myself. But nigga, the bed is the universe, like I'm laying on a universe float. Then I open my eyes, nigga, I'm back in the room and it's warm. But when I close my eyes, I'm in the universe and it's cold. So look, nigga, I'm so high, nigga, I stand up on the bed with my eyes closed and get looking around the universe and shit. And this is when I had an epiphany that I see me with a microphone. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck is this about? I see me in a black tux with a microphone. So it looked like I was hosting the show.
Yeah.
But that was just my sign to start, I guess, being a comedian. So when I got back, it was like, nigga, I had so much like, damn, I'm finna die in Miami type shit. Damn, I miss my kids, all kind of shit. So when I made it through that and I got back here, it was like, damn, boy, I'm really grateful. So it was like, man, let me go and get on my path and start my shit. I think that edible had shrooms or some shit in it. Cause
Nah,
I
you
ain't
definitely
never,
not. You was on shrooms. Cause I'm listening to your story,
Yeah.
and I'm like, nah, boy, you that was a shroom. That was a shroom gummy. That
yeah, I
wasn't
think so, bro.
Yeah,
Cause it wasn't
no
no
weed, bro.
Cause I never had did no
Listen.
shrooms and never had no trip or none of that shit.
Once you said the whole way extended, in my
Yeah.
brain, I said, yeah, that boy was on mushrooms.
I told me that bitch got long as fuck. I was like,
Cause you say you took a bite of the peach ring.
bite of that bitch.
Is that
boy.
enough?
Listen, that's the thing. Everybody
could be
different.
infused. It could be-
Everybody different when
Yeah.
it comes to drugs. You could take a 3 5 mushrooms and not feel nothing. I could take a 3 5 mushrooms and damn near think I'm about to check out. It's different for everybody.
Yeah, man, it had to be, bro. Cause it was
Nah,
like,
yeah, you was on mushrooms.
Nigga told me, oh, this live resin, man, that
Nah,
shit
you
didn't
was on
feel like no.
mushrooms, cuz.
I'm telling you, bro, it was like a different.
Once he said he closed his eyes and could still see, bro, I was on mushrooms like 4 days ago. I'm laying in the bed, eyes closed, but I can see everything that's in my room. Like I can see it. I know
hell
it.
no. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Like,
Be
it's
that
not
high,
from
bro.
memory.
Yeah,
'Cause,
yeah.
shit changing.
Shit
Shit
fat.
move shit. I be having little chairs, take chairs.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, I can see my room. I can see my hand in front of my face while my eyes is closed. Facts.
Bro, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm looking at the universe, nigga.
Nah,
I'm talking about, listen, I'm talking about, and then this is what crazy. When I close my eyes and I'm in the universe, it's cold as fuck. Like, it's cold like the universe. Then when I open my eyes, I'm in a room and it's warm.
Facts.
Like, that shit fucked me up. But when I made it through that shit, I was just like, nigga, I had just closed my eyes. Nigga, I stood up on top of the bed and I was just looking around in the universe like, damn, boy, I'm in the...
And listen, and as he like once this come out and people hear it, they gonna tell him like, nah, you wasn't on weed, because I've never heard nobody get
Fact.
that descriptive off of edibles.
Yeah,
Like,
fact,
you
yeah.
just be knocked out on some I can't move. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
He's being real descriptive. Nah,
Yeah.
his brain was.
This
taking
is
him on a
interesting
trip.
because the last time he told his story, the host, they ain't know what the fuck he was on.
That's what I'm saying.
So
Yeah, he was on
the
mushrooms.
fact that you
Facts.
are
Yeah.
able to identify it,
He was
yeah.
on mushrooms.
Yeah, boy, that shit, that was, listen.
That shit scary.
I'm cool on them bitches. That was
Yeah,
mushroom.
The fact
them-
that he got up and made it
Yeah.
from his hotel. Man, listen, man. I done had mushrooms and I was having that same experience. Like, bro, I'm about to go. Like, it's it.
Yeah, fat,
So
yeah.
You know what I did? I'm talking about laid on my floor, ass naked, no homo. I'm talking about
Yeah.
ass naked. The
Yeah.
only person in my room, I laid on the floor, bro, because I'm thinking it's over with. So
Yeah.
in my brain, I'm thinking I gotta stay grounded.
Yeah.
I just lay on the ground, bro. That shit I just started throwing that shit up. Facts.
And you felt better?
Yeah, facts. Right after I felt way better. I'm still high though, but the
Yeah, it's
scary
like-
part of it.
yeah.
Facts.
See, that was
Yeah.
feeling like that shit. Oh,
Nah,
boy.
yeah. That
You
shit
always feel
intense.
better after you throw up, no matter
Nah,
what
that
it
shit
is.
was intense.
But,
Yeah.
but I ain't gonna lie, yeah, that shit was intense, bro. I'm telling you, everywhere I went was like a journey. Like, bro, if I could just make it to this, I'm good. Then I'll make it to that. Then I'll feel like, damn, I gotta make it to this. I'm talking about, and it wasn't nothing but me walking down the hall, going down to the elevator, going across the store. Nigga, that shit felt like 2 hours. Yeah, on God. Like, that shit felt like a journey,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, nah.
It felt like 2 hours.
Hey, you got it spot on. He got it spot on.
Listen, bro, when I got
Yeah.
that milk, nigga, I went to chugging that shit like, man, I'm drinking the milk, boy.
Nigga
Listen.
probably looking crazy as fuck.
Fat, but I ain't give a fuck what them folk would think. But I came back in the hotel with a big ass jug of milk, nigga, looking around. Them folk probably thought I was crazy, man, in that bitch. I ain't get no fuck though, boy. I had to shake back, boy. In the morning, I was so thankful. I was like, I'm not taking my life for granted. I'm never gonna take my life for granted. I'm gonna do everything I can to succeed. And nigga, I came back on that shit, boy. I came back making video like a motherfucker.
He said, nah, I'm not going back.
Nigga, I came back. Yeah, my shit was gone. I still was happy. I ain't even give a fuck, man. All my shit was gone. I was like, I'm alive, nigga. Fuck it.
Nah, one of them.
So
Bruh.
nigga, I was just thankful,
So
bro.
basically, the moral of that story, kids, is don't take drugs from people you don't know.
Take shit, yeah.
Right.
I bought that shit out of what's the name and all, bro. I got that shit.
Shop?
Yes, I got that
you
shit from
definitely- you was on the shroom.
yeah.
That was the shroom gummy.
And
Smoke shop?
yes, bro, I got that shit from a real dispensary, nigga, and that shit was still like, well, listen, nigga went to the dispensary, just bought a bunch of shit, just like, man, fuck it, it's New Year, nigga. I bit that shit. I'm talking about I bit a piece of that bit, bro. Just little piece, laid that shit down, man. That shit was so strong, bro. I was asleep. That shit woke me up out my sleep, like, get up. I'm like, whoa, what the fuck
Nah,
going
see,
on?
that's crazy.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, nah, that shit will piss me off.
And that shit was on me, bro.
Because, like, you know, when you smoke, if you too high, you go to sleep and just reset. But you mean to tell me you took that shit and that shit woke you out your sleep, so you got to deal with that shit?
Yeah, but I ain't
That's
gonna lie,
fucked
but I
up.
couldn't even, like, I couldn't. And then that shit crazy, because that fucked up our last night in Miami. Like, we ain't even, like, go out. Like, I was supposed to, like, go out that night, but that shit was over with. And I love Miami. Like, Miami is a very fun place. If y'all ain't been, but
Yeah.
got to go to Miami, but I'm Spanish and Latino down there, boy.
I got to go to Miami on the shrooms. You got me ready to take a pack.
But
on
not,
this.
but listen, fuck them
Sure.
strong, boy, cause that shit too scary. I could even like if you ain't got no strong mind, boy, you might not snap back,
definitely.
boy.
Nah, definitely. You
Yeah.
gotta be strong minded for them shrooms.
You might
I'm
fuck
talking about-
around and jump off that balcony or some shit,
Nah,
boy,
you
cause
not lying.
I'm
I done
way
woke
up there.
I done woke up in the snow globe before. And literally, I'm talking about, I'm laying on my back, but I'm looking at the ceiling of my room, and it's a globe at this point. Like, my world is a circle. It's a sphere. And I'm like this. And
Feel
shit
what I'm
just
saying?
moving from side to side.
Yeah, man, I wouldn't even want to do no shit like
you
that.
gotta be
Keep,
strong
yeah,
for that.
I'm cool.
You gotta be strong.
If you can make it through shrooms, you can make it through anything.
I'm cool,
One of them.
man.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm cool on them bitches, boy.
Because a lot of people take shrooms and they
And
don't
never shake back. Like if you could get a bad trip on them bitches, it's over.
And
Just
then
like acid,
you'll be crazy.
forever.
It
Yeah.
fucking-
it is not even that you crazy. It's just on some shit where like something click and the shit ain't click back type.
Nah,
shit.
you nigga, you crazy. Shit, it's always crazy. Nigga, I seen a nigga that did some nigga slipped him acid, nigga. And whatever that nigga seen on that trip, bruh, that shit turned that nigga whole head gray.
Listen,
And he
nah.
was a young nigga, boy.
Facts. Listen, when I was just on shrooms the other day, I didn't want to close after like shrooms. It happened in waves, so you might be going through something right now that in 20 minutes you're not even gonna be thinking about no more. So as I'm laying down, I close my eyes. I'm seeing stars and you see everything. I'm listening to music, so it's a good trip until I start seeing faces. And I'm talking about I'm seeing faces as clear as I'm looking at y'all face. I'm seeing faces I know. I'm seeing faces I don't know. I'm seeing faces of celebrities. I'm seeing faces just mad faces. So when I come down off the high, I'm like, damn, what the fuck was that about? So I interpreted it as niggas is watching, so niggas gotta do what they need to do because niggas is watching. You see how you had your epiphany?
Yeah, yeah.
It was my epiphany. It's like, all right, Aunt, you gotta do what you gotta do because whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, niggas is watching you, bro, and they paying attention.
But
It's all about how you interpret your shit.
But let me ask you this, bruh. Why you keep taking them bitches, bro? Cause it's like that shit. Like, why the fuck? I'm not about to keep taking no shit that scaring the fuck out me 1 minute, happy the next minute. Like, but why would you do that to yourself repeatedly? Like, do you think you gonna get something new
that
out of
shit
it?
sound like it's too much for me.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. Like, if you ain't prepared for them shit, bro, I feel like this. Like, I'm a very spiritually person. I think I'm spiritually open, so I can't take shit like that to be playing with it. Cause some shit like I get a real live message from that shit that'll be so clear that you know what I mean. But I understood what that was. So what that's called is going into the unified field. I got a book called Becoming Supernatural. And they talk about like, so the unified field is just a universe and an infinite amount of possibilities of you exist out there. So the you that you want to be already exists in the future. Like it's one of you that's already, this nigga already a successful podcaster. He rich as fuck. Now you got to connect with him and get him to look back and remember like, oh, I remember when I was you. Come on, bro. So that's the unified field.
You gotta find them.
Yeah, exactly. You got to reach out to him. You got to.
He just answered his own question. He asked me why I keep going back, why I keep taking it. Because every time I go, even on my bad trips, I get a good, I see something that's like, all right,
But
but
get
I
what?
understand that a little bit better.
But guess what, bro? So the book Becoming Supernatural, it teach you how to get your brain into theta. You know what I mean? Bro, you can I done meditated and got right back to that same exact feeling. No drugs, no nothing. To where nigga I close my eyes and I'm in the universe. sitting down. So it's the same shit, bro. You can. So it's crazy because you know your brain got THC receptors inside of it. Not from smoking weed though. Like you already got these receptors in your brain, so you can have that same feeling, bro. With like, okay, it was a yogi. I seen a yogi where this nigga. So with back in the 60s, what nigga do?
Aaron, stay with us. We losing him. I need him to stay with
Fact,
us.
yeah, stay with us.
No, I'm with you, but I got a question before you go through all the stuff you about to talk about,
Okay.
bro. I feel like a lot of these people that don't know you, they don't know how intelligent you are, bro.
Nah,
And intellectual.
Like,
Could you, before you hold that thought, but could you tell the people how many books have you read, bro? Like,
I mean,
or
shit.
how many books that you completely recommend to the people?
Man, it's not that I recommend. I just feel like nigga go read. It's not nothing I can like. Cause for me, right, I done walked in a store in a metaphysics store to get some books about metaphysics and bought some whole other shit. So shit call out to me, dog. Like I might go in there and it's a book right there that's calling out to me. I don't know why. I get it, read it, and there's some shit in there. There's some informational shit to change my whole the way I think. Like so, of course I did the Robert Greene, but my favorite Robert Greene book is 33 Strategies to War because I feel like I got a warlike mind. So to me, I'm at war every day. I wake up. It's a war. You know what I mean? It's a battle. So that's why. So to me, I feel like, man, go read.
How many books you think you read last year?
Not too many last year because I ain't gonna lie, I've been so busy, so it's hard for me to like sit back down and read. But definitely like Becoming Supernatural was one that helped me out, like, you know what I mean? And that shit just talks about like literally about manifest. Like it basically proves that this shit is real. Like your vibration, the way you feel dictates your reality. So you know how people be like, oh, the way you think. Nah, it's really the way you feel. Your emotion, like you got more like your second brain is in your stomach. That's why if some bad shit, you got a gut feeling. That's your spiritual brain. So like that's the brain that's connected to the universe. So I feel like that's the one.
You know what's crazy? I'm gonna fuck you up. Not you. I know you know what you're talking about because I just cleaned my system out.
Yeah.
And I just took the shrooms the other day, like I said. And
you purge.
The shit was. That's why I said it was one of the best trips I had because I cleaned my system out. And he said I was the stars and shit you see. That's the universe. And I was there. Like I'm talking about present. You know what you're talking about.
So like I was saying about the yogi and shit. So back in the 60s and shit, this one dude, he was taking all these drugs to get this euphoric feeling to go to the unified field. Or, you know, these motherfuckers was experimenting with LSD and all this shit. Well, his yogi, his teacher was like, man, that shit, if you reach this true essence of peace and this clairvoyance, you won't even need that shit. He was like, nah, I'm telling you, man, get what that nigga did. That nigga sat there and took 6 of them bitches. And the nigga and his student looking like, but you finna be fucked up. It never came. He sitting there waiting on the nigga to trip out his mind. The nigga never tripped. So it's just a presence of mind, bro. It's like it's literally mind over matter. So it's some yogis like I don't know if y'all know who Dr. Pillai is.
I never heard of the name.
Okay, so Dr. Pillai is like he's a yogi. Man, if you look at this nigga, he looks stoned. It look like this nigga just high all the time. But he don't smoke none of that shit. But because he's in a state of relaxation, he's literally stoned. You know what I'm saying? He's high all the time. And you living like that on a consistent basis. So you don't really need the drug. The drug is just there for temporary. Like, you know what I'm saying? Escapism. So most people are going through a miserable existence. So they trying to escape that shit. That's why they get high. That's why they on the perch. That's why but when it wears off, boom, you back in your miserable state.
And that shit hit harder than when before you
exactly,
took
fact. So that's why you got all these niggas committing suicide and all this crazy shit.
Damn.
So that's all it is.
And like lead the Peach Street Prophet in the building, man.
Yeah, man. Touching all avenues, man.
Man. Hey, this was a good one, bro.
Oh, appreciate it, dog. Listen, man, we gotta come back, run this shit back, man.
For sure. We need hell yeah, we need a part 2, man. Shit, man. So many things, man. Like man, you say your pops old as hell. He was,
yeah. R.I.P. daddy, man. Man, boy, 1929, he was in World War II.
Damn.
My daddy, my blood daddy, not my granddaddy, not my great uncle, not none of my daddy.
Right.
Yeah, so I never met his parents. I never met his parents. So I only had one grandmother growing up.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't had like
Your mom's mom.
Yep, that was it. His parents were kid slaves. So I'm actually a grandchild of slaves.
His parents were kid slaves?
Yeah. They was like when slavery ended, they was kids.
Wow.
So that's where our generation literally started from. I got freed, came together, had some kids. Yeah, so my mind frame different because you gotta think my daddy kind of raised us as some 1950 type niggas.
You on a whole different mindset, era type shit.
Yeah, so it's like okay, like looking at it now, people would be like, damn, that was too strict. But like you got to think, my daddy was a 1929 type nigga.
So
they didn't
like,
have anesthesia and shit back then, so you know the shit that
nigga go through it.
yeah, like they thought of a man was totally different. So that's how I was like, bro.
So like, is there anything you can remember specifically that was like growing up, like any lessons you was taught growing up that might have been different than the average nigga?
Oh yeah, of course. Like just like my dad, like you know that nigga was a firm believer in like nigga, a man is a man. Like it wasn't no, like you didn't have room to be weak. You know what I mean? Like nigga.
Niggas wasn't going to therapy at his age. Like,
Right now, like I kind of frown upon that shit, and maybe it's just me. Everybody like, oh, you need therapy.
Mental health is just now becoming a thing, so I can only imagine. But
yeah, but you got to think, like I'm telling, like this nigga was in World War II. Like
so
the level of PTSD the nigga probably
I
had.
learned about World War II in history class. Like that shit.
Yeah, like nigga, and then he was black, so he would tell me stories like how
the white soldiers would probably try to kill him.
No, like nigga. So when they caught Germans, when they caught the Nazis, nigga, the Nazis could ride in the van as prisoners back to the camp, and all the black people had to walk. Like the niggas couldn't ride in there as soldiers. So it was just like you know what I mean. And then none of them niggas got honorable discharge. If you was black, you automatically got dishonorable discharge.
Like you ain't do shit. Like
you can't reap the benefits. Like like the benefits after you a vet is if you serve honorably, then you get the benefit. Yeah. But if you didn't serve honorably, nigga, you don't get shit. Like I holler at you, nigga. Appreciate you.
That's fucked up.
So it just like like I said, like my daddy was a man's man, nigga. That like nigga what? Nigga, I had a pet billy goat when I was a little nigga.
Bruh, shit.
On God, nigga, I ain't that big buck my mama had, boy.
Buck?
Rochester. Yep, Rochester. She bucked my mama like she was protective of me. My mama did some shit. Billy Goat hit her ass, boy. Hit her ass with that head butted her ass. So nah, nigga, I grew up. Yeah, like
what the
real shit, bro. I grew up like nah, for real, nigga. I had a pet Billy Goat. Francesca, that was her name, Francesca.
That's how you know his pops is mad old. That's
that's
not
an older
even a bad
name.
nigga.
Yeah.
Like,
Francesca, nigga. Buck your stupid ass down. You come fucking with me, dog. Sickle. Come on, dog. So yeah, it was just it was a real unique experience, man. My dad was a gangster and a gentleman. You know what I mean? That nigga was part of the first Muslims in Chicago. Like you know what I mean? He was one of them, like real life. So he ran numbers for the mob, but when the numbers ended, he was the nigga that motherfuckers had to go to get like loans, because black people couldn't get loans from the bank, so they had to go to the mob to get loans.
Mm-hmm. What you mean
he
numbers?
was the one that dealt with the black people for the mob.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Numbers was like the lottery, like the penny lottery that they had.
Yeah.
The blacks had, the blacks had their own lottery because they couldn't even play the shit with the whites. So remember a Rage in Harlem, or what was that shit? Crooklyn.
No, damn, what's the movie?
It was Crooklyn.
I watched it, bro. It wasn't Crooklyn. Crooklyn is about the family. It's
Hoodlum.
Hoodlum.
Yeah, Hoodlum. Like when they went to war with the Dutch and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say King of New York at first.
Yeah, that was about the numbers though. And everybody thought that shit wasn't nothing until they started seeing all the money that they was making from the shit.
Those shows and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Nah, you got a thick history, bro. That's
Yeah.
different,
That's
like-
why I wanted to talk to him about it. I know, man. This, hey, man, it's not just comedy. You know a lot of shit, man.
Nah,
Damn.
yeah,
So,
man.
and your pops actually, well, he studied certain shit too. Like he,
Oh yeah, like that nigga. Listen, man. So that where the actual scam like Lee come from, man. Home so intelligent. You know that nigga was teaching at Tuskegee University as a professional African studies or some shit like that.
wow,
That's how he met my mama. Like the nigga was like, he never went to school though. Like all this shit was self-taught.
he
But
finessed that.
But yeah,
He
that he
scammed
was a
his way.
professor. Yeah, and they
Oh, wow,
hired this
hold on,
nigga.
No, you just now I'm understanding what you just said. You
Yeah.
said he was teaching at the school,
Yeah,
but never went to
school. Yeah, fat. The nigga, no, he had never went to school. Fat. So
The scam
Yeah.
like Lee Senior.
fat, exactly. And they
You
was cold
junior.
nigga, fat. So with that, I just, like I said, man, that shit was a unique experience. You know what I mean? He passed when I was young, so you know what I mean. But
About what age?
I was 15, but I ain't gonna lie, he literally had me prepared. He had me prepared to be a man when he left. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can honestly say, like he left with me ready. You know what I mean? Like that nigga. That
Yeah,
nigga.
you got-
Yeah,
you
for
got
sure.
right.
Like I talked to that nigga on his deathbed, and that nigga told me some shit that fucked me up. Like, and that's how I know like the afterlife and all that shit real. You know what I mean? He told me some shit that, and it's crazy because I was the youngest, and he didn't tell none of my older brothers and sisters that shit. He told me that shit. So that just let me know I was probably spiritually inclined, and he seen something in
I
me.
was just about to say that.
Yeah.
He felt it in you that
Yeah.
he was a little bit more open than the
Yeah,
other ones.
fact. That nigga told me don't keep no memories of me. He was like, don't keep no memories of me. It'll keep me bound here on earth. And he was like, I need to go on this journey and get all knowledge and understanding. That's some shit that's promised to us after we leave here. But so it's like you got to obtain a certain amount of experience and knowledge here to ascend, man. It was crazy, bro. Like that shit was wild. Cause like when I left out the room, he was already hanging on life. Like that nigga was so fragile that shit. The nurse told me, she was like, she been like, bless. He didn't pass at like 3 o'clock. But the nurse was like, shit, that nigga she been there since 7 o'clock. He didn't have no heartbeat, no blood pressure, no pulse. His vitals was so low that they couldn't even hook him to the machine. So he was just surviving for me to get there to talk to. So that's how strong that nigga will was, you know what I mean? So when I talked to him, he told me like, I really got to say goodbye. And he gave me a jewel before he left. And he was just like, man, that's why like when people pass, they don't come back because they disconnect from the human condition. Like you got to think about it. Like, would I really be sad if I know like after I pass, nigga, everything gonna be straight anyway? So I'm not even gonna worry about you because I know you good. Like, fuck out of here, nigga, you straight. You gonna be straight. So I'm saying, so what he was just saying was like, man, like we all promise this understanding and shit when you leave, but if you earthbound, I mean you ain't let go of everything on earth. Like you got to be able to let go of everything, like your kids, everything. You got to shed that shit and go on about your business. But I never forget, like I left out the room and I came back. I don't even know I should be saying this shit on camera, but I came back. Like, so my mama would argue with us. She was trying to get him airlifted because he was saying, take me to the platform. But I kept telling her, he not talking to us.
Exactly.
Yeah, but she thinking like he talking about a platform to fly on. So I'm like, no, this nigga not talking to, he talking to whatever entity in the room. You know what I mean? So, because basically after I talked to him, he was saying, I'm tired, take me to the platform. So, my mama trying to get him to move. She was like, that's his last wish, that's what you do. But we like, that's not what he's saying. You can't make us believe it, man, saying, fly me somewhere else. So while we saying it, she done already called these folk to move him. So when I see them coming up the hall to move him, I buck like, oh hell no, y'all ain't taking my dad nowhere. So I'm trying to stand in front of the door so they don't touch him. Cause we know how fragile he is on life and death. Like if you touch him, he probably gonna pass and ultimately that what it was because the nurses had to make up his bed because he had messed his bed up. So they was trying to make his bed up. And when they did it, they picked him up and that was enough. So when I go back through the room, nigga, I lock eyes with him. He sit up and I can see the life leave out of his body. Like his eyes turned like the color of that is that blue or gray? That his pupils like so the brown in his eyes shrunk down to like a light ass gray, till it turned to a dot. Then it disappeared, and then after it disappeared, it looked at me. Like I knew that wasn't my daddy no more. Like
That was the body,
nah, nigga, that was an entity. That was like, I guess you call it an angel of death or whatever the fuck it was. But it looked at me, bruh, and it wasn't like I heard a voice. Like it wasn't a voice that said, it was just like an instantaneous, I know this shit. Like it was like, you know who I am and you know you're not supposed to be looking at me. But it was so authoritative. Like it wasn't friendly, it wasn't nice. It was to the like, and it was like the thought was transmuted in my mind. Like soon as I locked eyes with it, like when my daddy passed, when his pupils shrunk all the way to gray, that's when he looked at me and turned his head, and instantaneously I knew, like, nigga, I couldn't even move, I couldn't look away, and then I was just froze. And it was like, you know who I am, and you know you're not supposed to be looking at me.
I ain't see you, you ain't see me.
But dead for real though. Like nigga, I couldn't even move. Like it was straight authority. So, but that it just gave me a different look on life and death. And after that, nigga, I cried that night, but I ain't cried at no more funerals. You know what I mean? Cause I know like these people good after this shit. And boom, that's a ghost story, man. Y'all nigga tap in.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
And I want you to, what you just did, don't do that no more, because niggas not gonna take your story serious.
Oh nah.
Yeah, that's why I had to ask him certain questions so niggas could understand. You gotta be around this nigga to know the type of person he really is, cause just like he said, bro, that comedy shit don't mean nothing. So man,
a nigga deeper than that. But like I said, man, like this shit come with so many different angles and avenues, man. Like a motherfucker never get you, like, you know what I mean. So you just get the people bits and pieces, man. It's cool. Like I feel like me, I'ma live in the open, man. Fuck it, like. Niggas could go find out everything about you anyway once you get on the internet and in front of these folks. So fuck it, nigga. I'm here. This is it. This life.
Scanlight Lee in the building, man. Tell the people where to find you at, my brother. I appreciate you.
You can find me at your whole house, nigga, 7 o'clock to 12 a.m., nigga. Fucking time out that part, nigga. Nah, I'm talking shit. But nah, man, you can find me on Instagram, YouTube, all my social media is the same. TikTok, and then get what, boy? If you ain't got no phone with TikTok on it, boy, I got 2 on them. I say you want right now. 15 rate. Fuck you, time
It's going for 50,000 right now.
I seen
but listen, I got one right now, 50 rate, boy.
Wait,
TikTok.
So you telling me after you delete it because of the ban?
It's over with. Yeah,
it's not coming back on
it's
your
over
phone.
with. Yeah, you
but
can't.
If you
You
still
can't
got it on your
download.
phone, you valid.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I'm like, in my mind, like, well, who the fuck? Why would you delete it? Like,
Right.
I didn't even think that, like, the shit didn't wasn't even gone 12 hours. Like, why the fuck you delete it?
That showed you who's really like lost in the sauce. Yes. Niggas started panicking.
Bro, they was sick, bro. They was sick.
Niggas was panicking.
I checked it. I ain't gonna lie. I checked it once. Then I checked it twice. I'm like, oh, this shit real for real. And then I ain't go back on it.
I checked that shit once and it would move. But yeah, anyway, I'm on all that shit. And I got 2 phones. If you want both of them, nigga, I need 100. Give me 100, you can have that shit, bro. And like I said, so anyway, but yeah, follow me on all my social media. Just Q Health, JUSTQUEH, the number 3 FF, nigga. Follow me, dog. Keep up with this shit. And once again, you need TikTok. Fuck with me, DM me, bro. I got you. I got 2 on them, niggas. So get what, nigga? I want 100 racks, nigga. 150,000 on you, fuck nigga, man. What's up?
Nigga, hell, man.
Fact.
My brother, we up.